Hello y'all, this is Night of Zero coming at you with another video. This video is going to focus on structured decks for the popular game Yu-Gi-Oh! This structured deck was simply called Yugimoto. It's a deck he used in the anime against the Pharaoh in his final duel. And as soon as I opened up, I immediately noticed that the deck's strong points were Magnet Warriors. So without further ado, let's dive into each card. First off, we got Alpha, the Electric Magnet Warrior, and his ability allows you to add one level 8 Magnet Warrior from your deck to your hand. And our choices are either Valkyrie, the Magnet Warrior, or Berserkion, the Electric Magnet Warrior. And also, during your opponent's turn, you can sacrifice him to special summon a Magnet Warrior from your hand to the field. In this case, we got 5 different options. Next up, we got Beta, the Electric Magnet Warrior. When he's normal or special summon, he allows you to add one level 4 or lower Magnet Warrior from your deck to your hand. And also, same effect as his counterpart Alpha. You contribute him to special summon one level 4 Magnet Warrior from your hand to the field. And lastly, we got Gamma, the Electric Magnet Warrior. When he's normal or special summon, he allows you to special summon one level 4 Magnet Warrior from your hand to the field. We got a different variety of to choose from. But what's important is to get these guys out onto the field or into your hand as quickly as possible.
And why are they important to get on the field?
Because once you got them on the field or in your hand, it allows you to special summon Valkyrie, the Magnet Warrior, 3,500 attack power, pretty strong card. But also, now why it's important to have him on the field, because once you have him on the field and you got either Alpha, Beta, or Gamma, the Electric Magnet Warrior, in your hand, graveyard, or field, you can banish them to summon Berserkion, the Electric Magnet Warrior. And once these two are on the field, then you can instant fusion them for our big bad boy up there.
No polymerization needed.
No polymerization needed. Imperion Magnum, the superconductive Battleton. And his effect is pretty handy considering in the age of Yu-Gi-Oh! That we're in right now. When
he can negate spells, traps, or card effects once, which is really important. Once is the most important part. But either way, that still makes him a stud, doesn't it?
Yes, it does, definitely. And furthermore, when he leaves the field either during battle or by an opponent's card effect, it would allow you to special summon one of each Berserkion and Valkyrion from your hand or deck, ignoring the summoning conditions. So that was to the field. So that's why it would be crucial to have not only multiple copies of Valkyrion and Berserkion, but also Imperion in your deck.
Yes, because that would make them a really hard card to deal with, because then you could just insta fusion back and not miss a beat. This structure deck also comes with some pretty great support,
which we're not going to get into too much detail right now. They were just, from what I noticed, there were just 4 cards that pretty much help you bring out and protect your Magnet Warriors. We got Magnet Conversion, Rock Bombardment, Attack the Moon, and Magnet Field.
And what else does the structure deck come with?
Well, the structure deck also came with Buster Blader Fusion, the Dragon Buster Swordsman, a Dark Paladin, Buster Blader, of course, Dark Magician Girl, Skilled White Magician, and Skilled Dark Magician. Good cards in themselves, no lie. Something else that didn't really catch my eye. We had the Fusion Chimera, the Flying Mythical Beast, Baphomet, of course, and Gazelle. And we got one really good fusion, Arcania, the Night Joker, followed by its fusion material, King's Knight, Queen's Knight, and Jack's Knight.
Do you need a polymerization for those cards?
Yes, you do.
Yes.
And its effect is pretty much the same thing as our buddy over there, but as you can tell, its attack power is just 200 shy of what what I consider to be the backbone of this deck.
Right.
So overall, this deck, the structure deck, is pretty good for beginners. For those who are gonna just starting to get into the game, there's no complex abilities or conditions to be met to bring out strong cards. My overall rating would be a 7. Um, I wouldn't. With by no means is this a necessary buy. This is just it'll be a buy for those who are collectors who want to add more cards to their growing collection. Or you could also just go online and buy the individual cards that are necessary uh, to make your deck great.
Yeah, I would say like as an actual battle deck, I don't think it's that good.
The,
You would need multiple copies of all these guys,
right.
all of them, all these guys, like a lot, you know.
Yeah, I would recommend 2 copies of Alpha, Beta, and Gamma, as well as Alpha, Beta, and Gamma Electromagnet Warriors. Definitely 3 copies of these guys in total, and 3 copies of that guy for your extra deck.
Yeah, and then we got a deck that's really talking about something good. But as a structure deck comes, I don't think it'd be good for battle.
No, it's all over the place there, and there's no concentration. You know what I'm saying? Isn't there's no
Like there's no central focus.
central focus exactly.
And that's the biggest problem with the deck as it comes.
Which is understandable because it's just a structure deck. It's just to get you started. So you can open it up and see what catches your eye, and then just build off of what the structure deck gives you.
Yeah, yeah. Once we start like reviewing some other decks, we're gonna get to more complex decks,
More complete decks,
complete decks, like my ritual deck, which will be the next deck we review,
and eventually my good old Blue Eyes deck.
You know, that I think about it, I wouldn't give this deck a 7. I would give it more of like a 5 for being very average, a 5 out of 10. Just because it's very average. A lot of the expected stuff like Mirror Force, all these cards that you would expect to get,
Yeah.
And so I feel like this deck's very average. I don't, because to get an actual battle, you would need a lot more to get yourself started. But this is just a beginner's deck
For casual players.
For casual players, so yeah, I give it a good 5 out of 10. Not a bad deck to start off with. So until we do our next deck profile, we'll see you later.
And don't forget to comment, and if you got any tips, please feel free to share them in the comments below.
Yep, see ya.